Manitou Jack SL Dropper Post Install. The Jack SL requires internal cable routing and is compatible only with frames featuring internal routing. Our Jack SL seat posts are available for frames with either 30.9mm or 31.6mm inner diameter seat tubes. Before you begin, make sure the seat tube is clean and free of debris, and it is smooth and free of any object that may damage the seat post. Assemble these tools and parts and let's get started. Install the Manitou underbar lever remote in one of two ways: with a standalone clamp on the handlebar or an adapter directly on your brake using the Hayes Peacemaker clamp. Install the remote only on the left side of the handlebar. Feed the cable housing through the frame. Remove the connector nut from inside the end of the dropper post with the provided installation tool. Slide the connector nut onto the cable. Push the plunger through the holes in the connector nut. Install the special end cap and then feed the cable all the way through the housing. Use the installation tool to screw the connector nut with the plunger and inner cable into the bottom of the seat post. No more torque than hand tight is required. Keep some tension on the inner cable to keep the end cap and housing from disconnecting. Secure the post in place. To find the correct housing length, hold the housing up to the ferrule on the remote lever and rotate the handlebar at least 90 degrees. Make a mark on the housing. Remove the post from the seat tube and pull the cable out of the housing. Trim the housing to length without cutting the inner cable. Reinsert and secure the post in its final position. The end cap has to touch the plunger. Always keep a little tension on the housing and inner cable so all parts stay together. When inserting or extending, do not pull too hard on the outer housing, as doing so may pull the ferrule out of the cable stop at the bottom of the seat post. All seat posts must be inserted at least as far as the minimum insertion line indicated on the seat post. Do not over-torque your frame's seat clamp. This may inhibit proper function of your seat post. There is only one position for seat post direction, saddle, and saddle clamp orientation. Use a T25 Torx wrench to loosen the saddle clamp bolts. Adjust the saddle angle by tightening the two saddle clamp bolts. Tighten both bolts evenly and alternately, noting the torque specified on the seat post. Ensure that the rails of your saddle rest in the channel provided by the upper and lower saddle clamps before tightening. Do not use grease on the seat clamp bolts. Insert the housing and cable through the remote lever. Make sure there is no slack in the inner cable. Tighten the pinch bolt on the lever. Adjust the cable tension so there is no play in the cable. If the tension is too high, it will activate the post and cause it to lower under the rider's weight. Too low, and the post will not reach its full speed going up. Cut the inner cable and secure it with an end cap. You have completed the Manitou Jack SL Dropper Post install. Continue to our YouTube channel and hayesbicycle.com for more maintenance procedures and assembly instructions. Thank you for riding with Manitou.